Here are some notable individuals whose actions or statements were perceived as dismissive or challenging towards religious beliefs. Throughout history, some famous personalities became so consumed by fame, power, and self-importance that they openly mocked God or dismissed the concept of a higher power. Many believe that their tragic fates serve as cautionary tales of arrogance and hubris. Stephen Hawking, one of the most brilliant minds in modern science, was also a well-known atheist. In his book, Hawking famously wrote, "There is no God. No one created the universe, and no one directs our fate." At the age of 21, Hawking was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, and was given only a few years to live. However, he defied the odds and lived until the age of 76, spending most of his life confined to a wheelchair and communicating through a speech-generating device. While his scientific contributions were monumental, his life was marked by immense physical struggles. Jim Morrison, the enigmatic frontman of The Doors, was known for his rebellious spirit and controversial statements. At one point, Morrison is said to have declared, "I am God." He lived a life filled with excess, indulging in alcohol and drugs. In July 1971, at the age of 27, Morrison was found dead in a bathtub in his Paris apartment. The cause of his death remains a mystery, with theories ranging from heart failure to a heroin overdose. His untimely demise added him to the infamous 27 Club, a group of influential musicians who died at the age of 27. Adolf Hitler, the dictator responsible for World War II and the Holocaust, actively sought to suppress Christianity and promoted his own twisted ideology. Hitler viewed himself as a messianic figure and reportedly believed that traditional religion had no place in his vision for the world. In the final days of World War II, as the Allies closed in on Berlin, Hitler took his own life on April 30th, 1945. His death marked the collapse of the Third Reich, leaving behind a legacy of unimaginable devastation and human suffering. Tancredo Neves was a prominent Brazilian politician who famously declared during his presidential campaign that if he got 500,000 votes from his party, not even God could prevent him from becoming president. Neves won the election, but on the eve of his inauguration, he fell gravely ill and was hospitalized. He never took office and died on April 21, 1985, from a severe infection, leaving his statement as a haunting reminder of human mortality. Cazuza, a Brazilian rock star and poet, was known for his provocative lyrics and rebellious persona. During a concert in Rio de Janeiro, he lit a cigarette, blew the smoke into the air, and mockingly said, "God, that's for you." Cazuza later contracted AIDS and passed away in 1990 at the age of 32. His death became one of the most high-profile cases in Brazil, bringing attention to the AIDS epidemic. Thomas Andrews, the chief architect of the RMS Titanic, reportedly dismissed concerns about the ship's safety by stating, "Not even God himself could sink this ship." The Titanic, famously deemed unsinkable, met a tragic fate on its maiden voyage in April 1912 when it struck an iceberg and sank, resulting in the deaths of over 1,500 passengers and crew members. Andrews went down with the Titanic and was among the 1,500 people who died during the disaster. Freddie Mercury, the legendary frontman of Queen, was known for his flamboyant performances and larger-than-life persona. In the song Bohemian Rhapsody, he included the lyric, "Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me." While the song is open to interpretation, some see it as a reference to rebellion against traditional religious beliefs. Mercury, who lived a lifestyle of excess, was diagnosed with AIDS in 1987. He passed away in 1991 due to complications from the disease, leaving behind a legacy of music and a tragic story of untimely death. Conor McGregor, the former UFC champion, has been known for his brash and often controversial statements. In a 2015 interview with TMZ Sports, McGregor made a provocative remark about Jesus Christ, stating, "If Jesus Christ was an MMA fighter, I would whoop his ass." This comment drew widespread criticism from fans and religious communities, leading McGregor to later express regret for his words. In a subsequent interview, he acknowledged the insensitivity of his statement and apologized for any offense caused. Frank Sinatra was known for his rebellious attitude and larger-than-life persona. He famously sang, "I Did It My Way," a song that many interpreted as a declaration of self-sufficiency and rejection of divine guidance. Frank Sinatra didn't mock God, but expressed that he didn't believe in a personal God. He said he believed in nature, but not in a God he could pray to or rely on for comfort. Sinatra said, "I believe in nature, in the birds, the sea, the sky, in everything I can see, or that there is real evidence for. If these things are what you mean by God, then I believe in God." He went on to say that he didn't believe in a personal God that he could pray to or rely on for comfort. Sinatra lived a long life but faced numerous personal struggles, including failed marriages and health issues. His final years were marked by declining health, and some see his life as a lesson in humility. In the Philippines, Frank Sinatra's song "My Way" was banned in some karaoke bars due to a series of violent incidents and superstitions linking the song to death or bad luck. During the 2025 Golden Globe Awards, host Nikki Glaser humorously remarked that none of the evening's winners thanked God in their acceptance speeches, quipping "God, creator of the universe," with 0 mentions. She also joked about Los Angeles being a godless town, highlighting the absence of religious acknowledgments in the speeches. In the days following the awards, Los Angeles experienced severe wildfires that devastated large parts of the city, including areas inhabited by many celebrities. The fires destroyed thousands of homes, including those of several Hollywood stars, leading to widespread evacuations and significant property loss. Pablo Picasso once said, "Art is a lie that makes us realize the truth." He also reportedly claimed, "I am God," about his creative powers. Despite his success, Picasso's personal life was marked by tragedy, failed relationships, and estrangement from his children. He died in 1973, leaving behind a complex legacy. Voltaire, a famous Enlightenment thinker, was known for his criticism of organized religion. He once declared, "In 100 years, the Bible will be forgotten and eliminated." Ironically, years after his death, the house where Voltaire lived was used by the Geneva Bible Society to print and distribute Bibles. Anton LaVey founded the Church of Satan and authored, "He openly mocked Christianity and religious beliefs." LaVey died in 1997, and his final moments reportedly included regret and fear, with some accounts claiming he experienced a vision of hell. Antonio Carlos Jobim, the celebrated Brazilian composer, mocked religious beliefs and claimed he didn't need God to achieve success in life. However, Jobim suffered a heart attack while undergoing surgery in New York and died unexpectedly in 1994. These stories highlight the dangers of arrogance and the importance of humility. While some may see these events as coincidences, others view them as reminders that no one is above the divine. Whether or not you believe in a higher power, these tales serve as cautionary stories of the consequences of hubris and irreverence. These individuals, through their statements or actions, engage with religious concepts in ways that spark discussion and, in some cases, controversy. God's name is sacred, and misusing it is considered a serious offense. As stated in Exodus 27, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain." The consequences of such actions are unpredictable and can be impactful. Blasphemy can occur through speech, actions, and attitudes, and the repercussions are severe. Therefore, it is essential to treat God's name with the utmost respect and reverence, and avoid any form of misuse, whether intentional or unintentional. Never use the name of God lightly, whether in jest, arrogance. It's essential to use our talents wisely, serve as positive influences, and maintain a spirit of gratitude. When feeling overwhelmed, taking breaks is crucial for mental and physical well-being. Regular breaks can reduce stress, prevent burnout, and enhance productivity.